One of the craziest memories I have here at camp at Round Lake is when I was in about third grade. I had been watching kids ride their bicycles down this giant hill. I'll try to scan for you a little bit. And so I'd been watching these kids for years. My parents would bring me down here from the time I was 1 year old. And I just wanted to be like the big kids. I wanted to be able to ride my bike down this giant hill. And so one day, my dad and I had come down here camping. My mom, for some reason, was at home. My sister was at home, and I had my bike. It had one of those banana seats and real big steering or handlebars, and it was just a great bike. And so I thought, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm not going to be a wimp. I'm going to show these big kids how, a little kid can still have some fun on this hill. So I rode my bike up to the top of the hill here, and this was what, over 30 years ago. I won't go into detail. I was in about third grade. And so I rode my bike on up here, and I got the courage up and started going down, and man, it was fast. And I can still remember all the feelings I had going down that hill. I thought, this is it, I'm doing it. And all of a sudden the speed just built so much, my handlebars started to shake, my bike started to shake, and I couldn't control the speed. And there was a big baseball field right down where those campers are right now. And right when I hit the baseball field, my speed just picked up so much that I couldn't control it. And my whole bike just flipped, and my wheel turned, and I flew over the handlebars, skid down in the dirt like I was sliding into home base, but at about a 30 miles an hour faster. At least it felt like that. And man, it hurt. I just scraped my whole chest, my arms, my head, everything. Those were the days we didn't wear helmets, Who thought that you needed to wear a helmet when you were riding a bike? But man, memories are powerful, and that's what I was talking about. For people who are dizzy, they roll over in bed in the middle of the night, they got something crazy going on in their life. That memory of how you felt when it's an intense sensation, and especially when it's tied to emotions, it can be so memorable. And that can trigger our sympathetic nervous system, or that fight or flight response, when it's a memory involving pain or suffering or dizziness or nausea, vomiting, those kinds of things. Those memories are so powerful and emotional, they can actually trigger a sympathetic nervous response, which that's that fight or flight system kicks in, and we feel everything, we see everything, our stomach can sink, we can have a vasovagal type reaction, it can cause hyperventilation, just different types of things in our bodies that can make us get those sensations of dizziness. So as we're working with our clients with dizziness, I can't help but think about how those different sensations can sometimes be brought on about with our memory, with imagination. You put those two together and it can be a powerful sequence.